You can't even see the time right now because it's so bright outside, but it's almost 12. Good afternoon, welcome to a weekend in lockdown. I'm just getting ready for the day. I don't usually do this, but I want to cover up my under eye circles because I was up late last night because we had been watching a movie on Netflix. Oh, by the way, I washed my makeup brushes, and all of these are like deep clean and thoroughly washed very recently, and I haven't done that in like scarily a year. You should wash it regularly because even if it's just sitting there, it's collecting dust, but I haven't been bothered to. But with the recent lockdown, I have a lot of time on my hands, so I'm just going to use concealer. What I was saying last night, we were watching a movie as a family. We were watching Ocean's 8, which is like such a great movie. It's just one of those light-hearted movies that I can watch over and over again. I think I've seen it maybe 3 or 4 times now. And then me and my mum watched Cooking with Paris, the Netflix show with Paris Hilton cooking with other celebrities. It is so funny. Like, it's actually like almost like a satire, but it's really funny and actually really inspiring, because today I want to go to the grocery store and get some mozzarella. Paris Hilton made a caprese salad and it looks so good, and I've actually never had one before. It's basically just like basil, mozzarella and tomatoes. I've never done gardening before, but I got a basil plant, but it's already dying. So I want to use it as soon as possible, and I thought let's make a caprese salad. Also, Paris, like, she had a really high ponytail that I can't emulate. All I have planned is to go to the grocery store. I hear that my local Countdown and just supermarkets in general are understocked, and they're very busy and they don't have a lot of fresh things. So I'm gonna go to the nearest supermarket, which is Farrow's. It's like a gourmet supermarket, but I just want to get mozzarella. That's how you get a high ponytail. I'm wearing a super dry t-shirt. It's got this like velvety texture logo on it and the foil detail, and I'm wearing my track pants from Kmart, which are really comfortable. They're really warm, soft, stretchy, and the pockets have zips, so these are really good for bike riding if I want to put my phone in there and then just zip it up so it doesn't fall out. I am heading out for a bike ride to go to Farrow's. I put on this bum bag that's from Trade Me. It fits my phone, my wallet, lip balm, and don't forget a mask. Feels like it's gonna rain, but hopefully I won't be that long outside. Bike tour. This is the Avanti Sublime. This is like a collab with Sarah Ulmer. 3 speeds, 7 speeds. I've got a wing mirror so I can see traffic behind me when I want to turn right. It's a road bike, so the tires are skinny, but they're not like super skinny. Then I've got a bottle cage here. I've got extra padding on the bike seat. And then I've got this rear rack attachment. So this basket, it slides out. So you can have like a flat rear rack, so it slides out and you can take it inside to do your shopping or whatever. I've got this little pouch here that has a hand sanitizer and puncture repair kit and a couple of band-aids. I just came back from Farrah's and I'm going to show you what I got. Some gourmet items that I've never seen before. This is edible flowers. I have a plan for this because I saw a Jamie Oliver video and he freezes these in ice cubes, and then in the summer you put them in your drinks. You can also like put these on top of cakes and even salads and things like that. I would sage. They don't have a sage plant. I don't think it's in season. But I'm going to do like a brown butter sage pasta with this tortellini. This is pumpkin and roasted onion ravioli, not tortellini, ravioli. I'm going to do a brown butter sage pasta, and then I bought a ready-made meal. It's chicken truffle and pistachio lasagna. Looks so good and gourmet. And then I got a tub of mozzarella that I'm going to make a caprese salad right now. This is how it looks so far. Doesn't it look delicious? Salt and this tiny balsamic glaze that I got from HelloFresh. Just leftovers from one of the meals. Inspired by Paris Hilton. It's pretty much like herbs with cheese. The salad didn't fill me up like in the slightest bit, so I'm making tortellini and the brown butter sage sauce. I have a separate video on how I make the sauce, which is the most awesome simple sauce ever. Oh wow, here it is, the tortellini with brown butter sage sauce and parmesan. This is what I'm doing with the edible flowers. I just put them in this ice cube tray and I'm gonna freeze it to have with iced drinks much later in the year. I just woke up from my nap. Now I am preparing my dinner, which is just a copy of my lunch. I found I had like frozen lasagna toppers in the freezer. I'm gonna cook one of these. I'm pretty relaxed when I wake up because I save almost an hour from commuting because I can work from home. So I just start my day getting ready. I put my comfortable work clothes on. Today I put in some peppermint essential oil, which is apparently good for clarity and energy. I drink a big glass of water and I turn the jug on to make my coffee. I'm really missing barista coffee, but this caramel latte sachet is all I have. I've been loving having muffin splits for breakfast. I just toast it, put butter on top, cut up an avocado, salt, pepper, and a little bit of chili flakes. One thing I love about lockdown is I actually have time to sit down and eat breakfast rather than have coffee on the go. So I take my breakfast upstairs and I just get ready for the morning. This is not my usual work from home setup. I have a spare room with a proper computer screen and keyboard, but this is just where I sit down to have breakfast and get ready for the day. I have this life admin planner from Kmart where I make my to-do list. It's so awesome. You can write down your top 3 priorities. You can make a to-do list on the left. You can write down what you're going to do later and what you've been loving about the day. I just find it so helpful to be able to write down what you're going to do that day. That way you are more productive and your mind isn't in like a shambles. And then on the other page is some space for writing notes. And I also have this weekly journal that I got from KKK. So it's a pen. It's something that I do at the end of every week. And it's got a few questions that are like reflective. So like what you enjoyed about the week, something that you learned, and something that challenged you. And then on the next page are more like what you're going to do and goal focused and 3 things that you are grateful for. So yeah, if you're into reflective journaling, I have a separate video, and it is actually like one of my most highly viewed videos. This is an example of what I wrote down last week. I'm grateful for ice cream, good weather, and coffee sachets. It is now time for some mid-morning exercise. I just do quick 5-minute stretches using a video by Mad Fit. She has awesome workout videos. I'm loving the ones that are dance workouts. They're like short 15-minute dance workouts to Ariana Grande songs. There's Justin Bieber, there's Taylor Swift, there's One Direction, 90s hits. I love them so much because they're like aerobics class, but the music is so fun. So I do that later on during the day, but in the morning I just do some stretches to get the oxygen flowing in my blood. After I do my morning exercise, then I move into the spare room, which is where I'm going to be working for the next 6 hours. I took home my whole desktop computer setup. My chair is from Freedom Furniture and it is super cushy, it's velvety, and it's so comfortable to be working on. Quick lunch break with a meal from HelloFresh. After work, I like to do a short bit of outdoor exercise. I just take my bike around the block for 10-20 minutes. There are some really nice routes and it's really quiet. There aren't that many cars and it's the perfect time to go bike riding. Oh, and there's my mum coming out to follow me, but she's going on a walk while I am on my bike. The road in Cornwall Park is close to cars, so it's really nice to go walk and bike because there's plenty of space to keep your distance while walking around other people. It was actually really cold outside. I'm glad I wore my gloves, but I had a bit of a headache, so I just went home after about 15 minutes to make myself a cup of tea. Oh, and my leggings that are from Lululemon have a zip pocket, which is so handy to put your phone in. So I'm just making a cup of tea because I had a bit of a headache because it was so windy outside, and I take that up to my room and I just chill out before cooking dinner. The book that I'm currently reading is Cousins by Patricia Grace. It's recently been made into a film here in New Zealand about 3 Māori women who are cousins. I can't tell you if it's good or not because I've only just started it, but yeah, I love reading and having my downtime. Later on that evening, I have a quiz night with my workmates featuring a homemade quiz by my boss, and I'm eating bakso while I'm doing the quiz. After I shower and get ready for bed and eaten dinner, I just set up my laptop on my bed with this fold-up laptop table. It's really cool and it doubles as a portable coffee table as well. And yeah, I just chill out for the rest of the night. I watch some Netflix, listen to some podcasts, watch some YouTube videos. I call my boyfriend and we play some Catan. We play with the two of us and a computer. And I won that game. So yeah, that's a typical weekday for me.